¿Cómo está ka? Salamu alaikum. Mwasibyeyo mutya muje bareko bannange akironyo. How are you? Hola. Welcome to Dora Dora's YouTube channel, where we get to talk about anything positive that benefits our day-to-day lives. And in today's topic, it's a topic most of us on the streets keep on talking about, and we keep on daily being into it. And that's none other than courtship and dating. What do you understand by courtship and dating? How has courtship taken you? And what's dating? So long ago with our parents, they used to select for them partners, unlike now where we have to go and scoop out our partners from wherever corner we find them. It doesn't matter where or where, but we just go scoop out to whoever we find suitable for marriage, and we bring them home, welcome home, or take them home to mama, or whatever it is. What is courtship? Courtship, actually a term that refers to a person that is purpose-driven with an intention of marrying the other opposite sex. Is that what is in your mind? With what is courtship on your side? Whereas dating is a period where both of the partners are not sure, or you are not sure of either that person is the right person or not. With dating, you can actually date as many people as you can. But with courtship, it's so specific because you have already decided that this person is the person that you're going to take home to mama. This person is the person that is going to be the future wife or the future husband. Actually, courtship in simple terms means engagement, while as dating, it's whereby it's just like, in quotes, you are not sure of the person. It's like you are still in that observation mode. I'm gonna share with you the difference between courtship and dating. First of all, with courtship, it's like you are looking for marriage. That is number one point. But we refer dating with courtship. When you are dating someone, there are no expectations. There's no discussions, You get to know the person today, and then tomorrow you all of a sudden say, I want to stay with this person. When this person has not observed you, or you haven't observed the person clearly well to really know if this is the person you want to really be with for your future or no. Okay, so when you're dating someone, you can date anybody. It's like you're gonna just have a conversation. You share a number, you share your name, where you come from, what are your hobbies, what do you like, and what are your dislikes, or this and that and that. It's like a journey of becoming friends. When dating gets to another level of involving feelings, because before, when you had just met, there were no feelings involved, or there is no any attachment. But when feelings start to come in, it means you're entering into courtship. It's like you want to make this person serious. As I said, courtship involves emotions, but dating, it's just a by the way. It doesn't require too much, like, I just want to try out this person. That's it. But with courtship, it goes deeper than that. And it involves responsibility. So if you're ready to go into the second phase of courtship, it is wise to sit down with the person, communicate with the person. This is what we are going to expect. I really like you, and I really want us to be together, plan together, have some stuff together. But if the person is not sharing with you any personal plans, my dear, you're still in a dating period. If the person has not even introduced you to his friends or to his family members, you are still in the dating period. Guys, sit down and get this right. Do not bump into a relationship and start banging the guy.
Oh, he was grabbing me. Oh, he was this. Oh, she was
this guy. You are in a dating period, and if you are in a courtship period, that's where you can ask the person what's going on, what's this. But if you're just in a dating period, hello, it's just a date. It's just I'm just trying to understand who are you, where do you come from, which planet do you come from. All right, don't go extra to really show that it's like as if you possess me. No, you don't possess me in a dating period. It's just a casual time. It's like,
Let me try out this person. Let's see where it goes.
you are not sure of if that person is the one or no. Question mark. In courtship, families are involved. So you've skipped the casual period. Now you've gone into the observation periods. You guys are sharing your minds. You guys are sharing your plans. You guys are, it's like the person has started to respect you more. You need to know where you are. It's like you are becoming an attachment of both of you. Like, for example, back in my country, in Uganda, you're into courtship, you've taken your man or your lady to your mama, to your parents, or to your family members. It's just a small gathering whereby you are introducing your woman. You have to invite some few people and show them that this is the kind of woman that I'm gonna get married to, or this is the kind of man that I'm gonna get married to. It's just a small ceremony at home with parents only, family member, a few family members, whereby you gather them, inform them, then they prepare. You guys discuss and prepare for the next move. The next move is where you are going to be traditionally shown to all the society members, and that is a function. From there, that's where we proceed to the wedding. The 3 functions that are carried out back in my country, from the dating period now to the courtship period. Okwanjula, it means that you are gonna be finally and officially introduced to the society, as I said, to the society as Mr. to be or Miss to be, as in Mrs. to be, with an engagement ring. From there, that's when you proceed to the church marriage. But with dating, this is not involved. It doesn't require to call anybody. Just wake up in the morning and I just disappear. Who are you to me? Nothing. And actually, you don't have any clue of where this relationship is going. That is what is dating for you. But at least with courtship, you know where the relationship is going, because hey, you are somebody is somebody. Another thing is courtship, you are fighting on bigger things in life other than dating, where you're just fighting for relatively smaller things. And I want you guys to know this. With courtship, it involves one partner. But with dating, it involves multiple, because you're not sure of who. You are on a weighing scale. So you've got this one, that one, that one, that one. The observation period of knowing somebody is a maximum of 6 months. If you've exceeded 6 months, guy, take your woman home. Take your man home. Let her be known. Let your man be known in the family. You may not have the money, or you may not have something big. It doesn't require something big, because at the end of the day, it is the two of you that make up a relationship, not the many and the majority. So the little you have, you can just go and get a blessing from your parents. Introduce your woman, mom, dad, this is my woman, or this is my man. We don't have much, but I wanted to show you who my woman is. After observing the person's character, behavior, and a lot of things go along. Okay, so now I believe you've gotten the difference between courtship and dating. I believe so. So don't just wake up one morning, then you came from wherever you came from, and somebody just asks you for a number, and all of a sudden you turn up to say, oh, that's my boyfriend, oh, that's my girlfriend. Since when? Just understand how things work. It's not your boyfriend, or it's not your girlfriend, because you are just dating on a dating mode, dating button. I want to take you further to number one stage of courtship, that is pre-courtship. What is pre-courtship? Pre-courtship is a period of knowing and studying who you are. Do you know who you are? Do you understand yourself? Before getting into a relationship with somebody's son or somebody's daughter, do you really know who you are as a person yourself? Have you ever opened a book and really tried to figure out who you are? A book is you to open up yourself, open up your heart, open up your mind before jumping into a relationship. Whenever you go into courtship and you have this kind of negativity in you, first of all, do you understand who you are? Loving yourself means that you can do without the other person. You understand? You have to love yourself first to determine if you are in the right state to court someone's daughter or someone's son. Are you in the right season, or are you in the right mode of life to start a courtship or to start a relationship with that somebody that you desire to enter into a courtship with? Ask yourself, am I ready to get into a relationship with somebody? Do not actually just jump into courtship without figuring out this question. Realize who you are. Are you ready? Do you love yourself? How are you going to spread that loving yourself to the other person? Or is it just gonna be pulling ropes? You understand? Because if you hate yourself, do not expect to give love to the other person, because everything will be just fight and you will not care even hurting their feelings. You will not care because first of all, you don't love yourself and you don't know who you are, But the moment you try to learn and understand yourself, trust me, when you go into a relationship, you'll mind your characters, you'll mind the other person. Do not just believe that things are just gonna work out by themselves. No, there is nothing that is gonna work out by itself. Do not excuse yourself that things are gonna work out by themselves later when you reach marriage. Trust me, sweetheart, things are not gonna work out the way you think will work out without you first knowing yourself. Or else you're gonna have a split marriage. You're gonna have a bitter marriage later. Things may start out well, but remember, you are now going to start staying two of you. You're gonna be two of you, not distancing like the way you used to be before. Now you're gonna be together, whereby you have to tolerate some behaviors, which if you have that weakness of not knowing who you are and the kind of person that you didn't even take time to study, you are going to end up in jeopardy. So my advice to you, make sure you are adequately prepared for marriage. You're adequately prepared for responsibilities in marriage and in your life. Because nobody is gonna be accountable to anything that you encounter in your marriage apart from you. So it is better to wait and take your time other than falling into mistakes. It's not bad to make mistakes also, because mistakes make you someone stronger than who you were before. But if you make the first mistake and then the second mistake, then the third mistake, then that is a habit. Repeated mistakes are called repeated compulsions. But if you made the first mistake, try to learn yourself. Try to take it easy. Try to control. Try to slow down. Study yourself. Focus on yourself. Try to do observations. Try to learn. Take it easy. Do not be driven by peer pressure. Do not be driven by friends. Do not be driven by age. Do not be driven by relatives, because at the end of the day, you are the only person accountable in that marriage. You're going to be two of you, you and your woman. You are the only people that are going to be there. For example, if even children are involved, see how you're going to really beat a kids with your kind of behaviors, bitterness that is rounding within you or building up within you just because you didn't take time to figure out, to understand, to learn, and to evaluate yourself. And the other thing that I want you to know is when you are in courtship, when you're going to enter into courtship, are you friends with yourself? Or are you friends with the other person? Can you refer to the person that you want to marry as your friend? Are you able to have a crucial and healthy conversation? Ask yourself all these things. Or you are the kind of people that end up into arguments. There is no one that can ever come low. You're always on arguments. You're always on disagreement. You have never sat down and come to an agreement in a conversation. There is no healthy conversation that has ever been held by both of you. Sit down and think and find out, figure out, do you really need this? Where is it gonna take you? If you guys cannot sit down and make healthy conversations, if it doesn't turn out positive, then just know that when time comes for you guys to get married, things are gonna get worse. Yes, things are gonna get worse because in marriage there is a lot of expectation and responsibilities. Are you ready for that? Ask yourself these questions. Find time and sit down to learn who you are, and find time to figure out if the things that both of you are doing are right. Are you on the right conversation path? Are you on the right respectful path? Do you guys respect each other? Do you actually see yourself even vulnerable in the presence of that person? How does that person treat you when you are in that vulnerable state? Do they pity you? Do they encourage you? Do they ignore you? Do they expect more from you? Can you cry on their shoulder without them mocking you? Can they build you? Can they add a value on you? Can I tell you something, guys? Guys, we all love good-looking people, yeah? But what is the essence of you having a good-looking person that has no value? They add no value to you, but you just have to show off. But in the end, in your marriage, you are crying, you are weeping bitterly. In marriage, when choosing a marriage partner, beyond looks is involved. Time will come when those looks will fade away, when that body will fade away. But what will remain is knowledge and wisdom of the person that you carried home, because that will never fade. The smile of a person can never fade. The strength of a person can never fade. The positivity in them can never fade. The leaning shoulder, that heart, the kind heart in them, it can never fade if the person loves you. And the other point that I want to say is, do you guys have similar interests? How are you going to deal with the other person in similarities in interests without even hurting them, even without being selfish to the other person? In case when you don't have similar interests, how are you going to deal with those insimilarities without coming up with fights? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like football. Okay, like for example, the truth, I'm not a fan of football, but I'm giving you an example. If there is a person, okay, that loves football, definitely I have to respect them and cheer them up and support them. You know, I'm not a fan of horror movies. I don't like screaming out, but I respect the person who is watching horror movies. Okay, I respect him in his own way, and I just have to say, I'm gonna be busy reading a book, or I'm gonna be busy doing something. Should you need me or you need something, feel free to reach out to me. So that is how actually, that is what is called respecting the other person's interest. Before getting into courtship, guys, you really have to discuss about this kind of interest. Not when you reach in marriage and then the person likes soccer, and when he puts soccer, you're all over angry. Oh, you're making noise, or this and that. His time has come for to watch soccer, and you are bringing up responsibilities in the house. So how is the person gonna be? Give him his time, and then later you guys can discuss about something that you wanna discuss. Or if you love a certain movie and the other person doesn't want to join you, respect it, and it's just a matter of maturing up. Just respect it and allow him to be on his own other thing. So this is very important. So you guys have to discuss about those interests, because you're going to reach in marriage, as I said, and you guys are going to be beefing, shouting around. Oh, he doesn't want to watch with me a movie. Oh, he doesn't want to go with me to the theater. Oh, he doesn't want to do this. Plan the person before you get into courtship to avoid making mistakes, or to avoid fights and quarrels and making nagging faces, agony faces, sad faces, all types of emojis of sadness. So the last point that I want to say here is, are you sure of the person? Are you sure of the person that you want to take home? If you have doubts, drop a little, pause a little bit, inhale, take it in bit by bit, and let your instincts speak. Do not drive yourself to do something which you don't desire to do. Pause a little. You can pause a little. You can even decide to give yourself a break of 1 month, just to see if you really want this to go on, to introduce to your parents, or to proceed. Take caution before making up your mind that you are gonna be with this person. If you're not sure of the person, drop it. Drop it. Write down the qualities of the things you want in a man or in a woman. Let's forget about tall. Let's forget about handsome. Let's forget about looks. Let's first forget about those. But number one, respectful communication, understanding, caring, loving. These kind of things are very important in a relationship. And should you meet this kind of person with some of the weaknesses, and you see that they have got what you want in most cases, sweetheart, you can talk this out. You can see if you guys can mend up together, and then you can move on. Not to say, oh, I need a tall guy, or I need a guy who is driving, or these things come up like an additional, but the vital things. And actually, another point that I've forgotten, the person has to be a God-fearing person. Well, there are those that even don't know where they belong, but they are very respectful, and they know the value of a woman. They know the value of a man in their lives. Are you one of them? That is the question you have to ask. So, if you ask yourself all those questions, do not come up with excuses expecting this person will change. When you reach in marriage, marriage has no graduation, like the way you graduate in high school, university courses. No. Marriage has no graduation. It brings with you on a platter each and every season, different phases, different emojis. Let me see. Do not bring up excuses. Oh, this person is so good. Mom, Dad, this person is gonna change. You just don't like him, but he's gonna change. Well, out of 100 people, let me give you a percentage of 20% can change. You can never change a mature adult. A child can be changed, but a mature adult, it takes time. It takes time. and it's a process. So if you're ready to go on that process, well, you're welcome and embark on the person. Let's say, for example, a person you're in courtship and the person is beating you. How worse is he gonna beat you? He will say, oh, I'm sorry, I hit you once. And you tolerate it. Oh, he hit me once. Sweetheart, they are going to hit you like a drum. When you reach marriage, the person has been cheating on you in courtship. All right? Because he has already made it clear that you are his girlfriend. And he has already made it clear, introduced you to his friends and families. And he's still cheating. Yes, when he reaches in marriage, of course, he's gonna cheat on you. It will take the grace of God to transfer him from the cheating man to your man or your woman. There are some characters and habits that take time to change. So if you're ready and you're gonna really be sympathetic with those kind of character, well, go ahead with your guy, and whatever you face in your marriage, you're the only person to carry that load. And actually with prayers, with prayers and God's intervention. So we've come to the end of our dating and courtship topic today. I believe you guys have learned something, and I believe you've picked out what is actually important to you. Keep watching us as we are gonna be sharing with you more and more about relationships, marriages, the right people to choose. The list is endless. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Feel free to share it with someone out there that you think this video may be helpful, that they don't make mistakes. And I also wish all of those that really want to get married to people that they are not sure. Nowadays, this thing is like, I don't care whatever happens. All that I care about is I walk down the aisle. Yes, you're gonna walk down the aisle, but are you ready for the torment and the tears when you are alone? Seriously, are you ready for that? If you are ready for that mental torture, if you're ready for that mental abuse, if you're ready to embark on that journey of striving of you and your children, I wish you all the best walking along the aisle. But if you are the kind of person that you just want to be patient, observe the other person as well as praying to God to help you through this, I wish you all the best. Stay blessed. It's been your Dora Chica Dora. Take care and see you in our next topic. Bye.